Hey guys, I'm going to be planting tomatoes and cucumbers in this box. Because they're vines, they're going to need trellis. There's all sorts of different versions of trellis out there, but today I'm going to make some trellis that I think will work for this box. I cut a couple of 2x6s into 5-foot lengths. Then I've ripped them into 1.5 by 1 3/4 by 5 feet. I've also cut some blocks to help support the upright pieces. Because of the overhang on the top shelf board, these blocks have to be made to basically put under the shelf in order to support the upright rails that are going to be going in for the trellis, basically like that. And when you do make the blocks really are kind of made to fit, sort of thing. Each one might be a little tiny bit different or whatever, but the main thing is you want to make sure that they're flush with the edge of the board here, so that the upright goes on straight. I've already pre-cut and pre-drilled the holes for the blocks, so I'm just going to get all the blocks put into place. Just going to put in a couple of screws into each one because the whole thing has to be dismantled in order to carry it outside, and then reassemble it out there. So we got the vertical pieces in. Now it's just a matter of putting in the horizontal pieces now. There's going to be one at the bottom and there's going to be one at the top. And those will be where the strings will be attached for the vines to climb. The horizontal rails are in at the bottom. It's just a matter of putting in the top ones, but I'm going to take it apart first. And I'm going to try and remove the box itself, the planter box, so I end up with some more room on the counter here. And then I'll string the lines on to the lower rail and the top rail. But anyway, that's it for right now, and I'll get back to it in a bit. Hey guys, today I'm just going to continue on with the trellis for my DIY 4x6 planter box. Today I'm going to get the strings on it for the vines, then I'm going to get it all out to the garden and assemble it. Just going to continue on with the top horizontal rail, and just wanted to mention that when you're putting screws in this, that if you put one screw on each side, the rail's going to want to turn, and eventually it'll work its way out. So it's best to put in 2 screws if you can. Always pre-drill it when you're this close to the edge of the ends of the pieces of wood, because it'll just split on you. So I'm going to put in 2 screws. This one is right on a knot. Definitely wanted to pre-drill this one. Okay, time for a new battery. I'm using 3-inch screws for this part. using the 2 screws will solve any problems of it spinning on you. Well, I've got the screws in ready for the strings. I'm just going to mention that when you do string it on the side of the trellis that your plant's going to be on. Some of you might be wondering how the tomato plant attaches itself to the strings. I came across these on Amazon, and they're called tomato clips, believe it or not. And they actually go right on the strings. They basically clap over the string, and then you just snap them closed around the tomato plant, and it keeps it tight on that one spot of the string. It won't slide anywhere. It's actually locked into that spot. Great idea. Great idea. It keeps the plant from falling over, and it allows it to grow stronger naturally. And well, that's basically it for this one. I'm just going to continue on and get the other one done, and I'll be back in a minute. Back. Trellises are done, and I'm ready to go and assemble it out in the garden. I'm going to make a quick note. The material I used here was just material that I had already. If you're going to build something like this, build it with material you're comfortable with. It's totally up to you. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe even subscribe if you like. Alright, see you next time, next video.